Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's start our React.js interview series with a very common interview question. What is React.js and why do we use React? Let's understand it step by step. What is React.js? React.js is a JavaScript library used for building user interfaces, especially for single page applications. In simple terms, React helps us build the front end of web applications like buttons, forms, menus, cards, and pages. It is developed and maintained by Facebook. Next, why do we use React? Now let's understand why we use React and what makes it useful. First is reusable components. For example, in an e-commerce application, we can create one product card component and reuse it for multiple products by passing different data. Next point is React uses virtual DOM for better performance. Suppose only one small part of our page changes, React identifies what has changed and efficiently updates the required part instead of unnecessary updating the entire UI. This makes UI updates more efficient. Next point is React makes UI development faster and easier because we divide a large application into smaller components. For example, header, login, product, cart, and footer can all be separate components. This makes the code more organized and easier to manage. Next point is React makes applications easier to maintain and scale because we use reusable components. We can make changes to a specific part without unnecessarily affecting the entire application. Next point is React have strong community support. Means there are many developers, tutorials, libraries and solutions available, which makes it easier to find help when we face problems. Next point is React can also work with libraries and frameworks. For example, we can use different libraries for routing, state management and API communication. So we can easily integrate React with other technologies. Next is one-way data binding. In simple terms, data generally flows from the parent component to child component. This makes the data flow predictable and easier to manage. Next, now let's quickly look at the important features of React. First is component based architecture. Here we build the UI using smaller independent components. Next is JSX. JSX allows us to write HTML like syntax inside script, it making the UI code easier to write. Next feature is virtual DOM. Virtual DOM helps efficiently update the UI. Next, unidirectional data flow. Data generally flows from parent to child and it making the application more predictable. Next feature is reusable components. We can create a component once and reuse it multiple places. Next, performance optimization. React provides different ways to make our applications more efficient, especially for complex UIs. Next, now let's look at the simple example. Here we have a component called hello. Inside it we return hello React. This is written using JSX, which allows us to write HTML like syntax inside JavaScript. Next, now let's prepare the interview answer. If the interviewer asks what is React and why do we use it, so you can answer like this. React.js is a JavaScript library used to build fast, scalable and interactive user interfaces. We use React because it helps in building reusable components. It provides better performance with virtual DOM and makes UI development faster, easier and more maintainable. So that's all about the basic understanding of what React.js is and why we use it. In the upcoming questions, we will go deeper into important React interview concepts like JSX, virtual DOM, props, state, React hooks, and more. If you found this video is helpful, please subscribe my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram for more Java full stack interview questions. Thank you.